Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Soul Messenger 369. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel or this video. So today, I am coming on to talk about The Weeknd, okay? No, not the singer. Alright, so we've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. We have the summer solstice on June 21st. We have the sun enters Cancer, which Jupiter is currently exalted in Cancer and will be for the next year. And then we have the sun squaring Saturn and Jupiter squaring Neptune and the moon conjunct Uranus. Okay, so these are some interesting energies. And I wanted to come on and do a card pull. I already did one this morning, but I wanted to come and do another one because that one was, I don't know, just weird. But maybe I'll post it. If you want me to post it, put it in the comments and I'll post it. Otherwise, I think maybe I'll just keep it to myself. Okay, so Spirit, tell us what we need to know about the energy surrounding this weekend. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles. So that's Earth, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so someone is trying to avoid, okay, maybe. Okay, so someone is trying to avoid a nightmare, right? Someone is trying to avoid having to make a difficult decision, all right? A decision that I feel really has already been made with this flipped upside down. It could be past, okay? So like a decision that's already been made, but they're trying to avoid. Maybe they're trying to avoid the backlash, okay? Because they realize that it has put them in a state of worry, depression. So someone's regretting, okay? Someone is regretting a decision that they made. Could be involving a female earth sign, okay? Okay. Maybe, okay, actions that they took. So decisions that they made and actions that they took to either cause someone else nightmares, sleeplessness, depression, mental illness, trauma, and now that's coming back to them, or they've always been in this energy and they tried to, because they were trying to avoid making a decision, but the actions speak for themselves, okay? So even though they claimed to not have made a choice, their actions show that they did make a choice, right? They just chose to try to do the lesser of two evils, but really that in itself was a choice. It's like not choosing is choosing, right? It's just the coward's way out, all right? Three of Swords, divorce, depression, heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow. Okay, someone's trying to make excuses for themselves. Okay, they're trying to say, oh, I didn't know what I was doing, or I wasn't well when I did that. Trying to excuse their actions, behavior, and choices, blaming it on, oh, well, I was grieving, or I was heartbroken. Making excuses is what this is, right? And death. That ends now, okay? Maybe they were grieving the death of someone, okay? But that's not an excuse. There's no excuse. King of Wands, Two of Cups, Hanged Man. Two of Pentacles. Okay. So this is actually kind of, it's a completely different read, but the energy, like the cards are completely different, but the energy is very much the same. It's telling the same story. Okay. Shit. As this morning. So maybe I will post that one. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just connect it to this one and you can watch it at the end. But this is what I'm getting here. Is someone, okay? King of Wands, okay? They had the death of someone they loved, okay? There was a death of someone they loved, and they tried to replace the person who died with somebody else. It is most likely you have a masculine energy who is trying to replace a female energy, okay? They lost a feminine in their life, and they tried to replace that person with another person. Why is this important for this weekend's energy? Why is it important? Why does this keep coming out? Why does this keep coming out for this weekend's energy? Okay. We have the Fool and the Temperance card. Okay, so it's like whoever this King of Wands was willing to sacrifice, okay? Someone else's life, someone else's journey, someone else's future, someone else's walk with God, okay? Because of their own fear of being alone, their own mental issues, codependency, all that stuff, right? Okay, and so this is being balanced out, right? It's like whatever female they were trying to do this to was not in agreement, okay? They did not agree to this. In fact, I get the feeling that they have actually tried very hard in the nicest possible way to say no, okay? But this King of Wands is not taking no for an answer. So God is stepping in, the angels are stepping in, and they are bringing balance to this situation. This person is being removed from your life completely. It's like they all I can say is they tried to replace the person they lost with you. Okay? And I feel like this person was so codependent on this female energy that they had like almost merged into one, okay? And that's what they wanted to do with you. But you have emphatically made it clear that you have no desire to do that. And like I said, it's like they were forcing themselves on you, whether it was energetically, physically, emotionally, sexually, anything and everything that they could try to use to their advantage, they did. And financially, I'm getting that as well, right? So they tried to put an end to your finances, to make it so that you couldn't leave or wouldn't want to leave. And it's like, too, I feel like they tried to give the illusion, right, of like heaven, right? Like, this is great for you. This is going to be good. This is the perfect place. And when in reality, it was actually hell. And they were hoping that you just wouldn't notice, or that you wouldn't know the difference, right? The Seven of Pentacles and the Strength card. So I'm getting from this, though, that you have actually known this person for a very long time, okay? And so, you know, you may have started to recognize what was happening here and the need for strength and courage in this situation. Okay, what else? Yeah. Four of Pentacles. They wanted to hold on to you. They tried to hold on to you so hard. So hard, okay? Like, obsessively. They're obsessed with you, okay? Because they don't, it's not even about you, although you have a good energy and they're drawn to that. It's more about they just don't want to be alone. They don't want to be alone. This person does not want to be alone. Also because, they have demons, right? And they don't want to have to confront those demons or deal with those demons. And being alone leaves them no choice but to do that. Okay, so that's part of what they've been trying to avoid here too, is facing their own demons. Okay, Two of Wands, right? Okay, but it's like you are leaving. You are moving on. You are making progress. You are traveling. You see, right? You see through the illusions, and you see clearly what it is that you need to do in order to escape this situation. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So the fact that the same kind of reading has come out twice now, it just confirms for me that that is the case. So, I don't know. What else is there? What else do we need to know? Anything else? Anything else? Okay, so we have the Hermit, the Page of Swords. Okay, so this person may have been a monitoring spirit assigned to your soul. Also, you had some kind of soul contract with this person, but Six of Cups reverse and Page of Wands reverse. That is over, okay? That is in the past. That has been severed, okay? You no longer have any kind of connection to this person because the angels have deemed it so. Whatever they were trying to do to you is not right, okay? It's not right. It's not part of God's plan for you and your journey. And you, excuse me, you are going to be set free from this. All right. This is going to be, right, spiritual path, right? You are on your spiritual path, or trying to get on your spiritual path, or on your way to your spiritual path. And they're not going to be allowed to block this for you any longer. Yeah, so it's confirmation that you're leaving this in the past and you're going to be moving forward. And part of what you need to do is break free from this person and leave them in the past entirely. You cannot have a relationship with this person because they are so obsessed with you. And any access that you allow them to have to you, they are going to try to use to suck you back in. And God says no. God says no. So I feel like a lot of with the squaring, okay, and the tension and stuff that is happening this weekend, it is like a fight for separation, right? Okay, it's like someone is trying to get you to entwine your energies and your lives to each other, and you are not in agreement with that, and so you are going to come out victorious. Because God wills it so. Anything else? Yes. Okay, so Nine of Wands. This is like the last battle, okay, and the Tower. This is the final battle, okay? It's the final countdown, the showdown. The crossroads, okay? It is the final time that you are going to have to come up against this person, this entity, whatever it may be, that has been trying to hold on to you. Anything else? Yeah, this person is going to be in the Tower, okay? It's going to be a very difficult time for them. All right, extremely difficult. But you have to separate yourself, okay? Disconnect yourself emotionally from this person, because I know it may sound harsh, but that's not your problem. They may have made it your problem for the majority of your life, for as long as you've known them. But God is saying it's not your problem anymore. You've got to give this person to God and let yourself, the Chariot and the Nine of Cups, let yourself move forward victoriously towards your own heart's desires. You have earned that. You deserve that. God wants you to have it. And this person has kept you from it long enough. So I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel as a whole. Now, I am going to include the other reading from this morning now. So if you're interested, just stay here and it'll pop right up. All right? Bye. I do find that interesting. All those masculine energies. And then the moon, which is the feminine energy, conjuncts with Uranus. What are the feminine planets anyways? The moon and Venus. And I don't know. That's about it, right? The rest of them are pretty fucking masculine. I'll start pulling cards. And then I'll just restart the fucking video. Alright. Tell me about this weekend. Alright. Ace of Cups. Spirituality, intuition, love, compassion, new feelings, new baby, proposal, and marriage. Someone might want to come into some kind of union with you. Maybe, Four of Pentacles, because they don't want to let you go. It's like someone is realizing, they want to, they don't want to let you go. They want to take it to the next level, okay, in some way. And it's not giving me a good feeling, okay? This, greediness. It's like they're greedy. They're greedy with your energy. Like they want you to be theirs and theirs alone. So they don't have to share your energy. We have a Wheel of Fortune. And the Six of Cups reversed. Yeah. This person, it's like you are fated to go beyond this person, to leave this person in the past. But they don't want that. They're trying to hold on to the past by holding on to you. Okay? So what does this have to do with the weekend? Like I said, it's like a clash of the major masculine energies or something. So maybe this person is having some kind of internal battle, okay, about not being able to hold on to you any longer. And something is happening this weekend that is making them think about it, or bringing this up, or stirring up something. Oh. we have the Death card and the Ten of Cups. So, yeah. I feel like something has been dead, right? Been dead and gone for a while now. Or it's like maybe, okay, family, Ten of Cups could be family. So maybe there's a family member who passed away. And this person has not really let go of the life that they had when that person was alive. You may be a family member to this person, and it was a mutual family member that passed away. And so this person has not been able to let go of the person who died. And so they hold on to you because they're trying to hold on to this person, because you remind them of this person, or you make them happy like this person did, or they're holding on to the illusion of a happy family that's already dead and gone, that's been dead and gone. Do you want to tell me more about that? Clarify Death and Ten of Cups. What I was talking about is this an illusion that they don't want to let go of? A delusion that they were living in? Okay, yeah, Two of Swords. They're avoiding something, right? It's like they're avoiding reality by living in the past that no longer exists. So I feel like there's a confrontation here. Like I said, like a clash, right? Okay. A confrontation of the past and the present. And someone is going to get hit hard with reality, like a reality check. That they either are not who they thought they were, or just that who they were has changed, right? The person that they were or thought that they were just doesn't exist anymore, whether they ever really existed or not. One thing is clear, is that they don't exist anymore. Maybe because the vision or the version of themselves that they saw themselves as with the Ten of Cups was only like they were only that way because of the person they were with, and that person has passed. So that time has passed. And they're avoiding the truth. They're avoiding reality. Yeah, with the Magician, it's like they believe that they can change the circumstances, or change the outcome, or change the future or the reality, right? They want to, sadly, they want to manipulate your reality. They want to manipulate you. in order to manipulate how others perceive them. It's like if they can trick you and manipulate you into staying and replacing the person that they lost, then they don't have to change. And unfortunately, that's not reality. And this person is getting a dose of reality this weekend. You might be having to confront this person. About this. Or you might be leaving, and then they will be forced to confront this without you, on their own. I feel like that's more the energy here. You know, it's like coming face to face with themselves. Yeah, by being alone, right? It's a tower moment for them. Right? This is a moment that they've been trying to avoid, but it can no longer be avoided. Reality is going to come crashing down on them. Right? That there's nothing they can say, nothing they can do. They have to move on. This person is gone, and so are you. And all they're left with is themselves. Yeah. Nine of Swords. It's like their worst fear. Shit. They're so afraid of being alone. So whoever passed away was probably their partner, okay, their life partner, and they expected that they would be together until death, and now they realize that this person is already gone and they have life still left to live, and they're going to have to do it alone. Which for a very codependent person, someone in devil energy, really, someone with demons, this is their worst fear. So they're having to face their fears. Mm-hmm. And it's karma. The Wheel of Fortune, it's karma. Because this person impulsively lied, cheated, stealed, manipulated, betrayed. Now they regret it. Or manipulated someone else to the point of sorrow, to put them in a place of sorrow, to try to get them in a place where they were codependent so that you could be codependent on each other. They put you in that energy intentionally. Okay? That's the truth. But you have clarity. And they did this to an innocent person, right? Right, so breakthrough is here. They cannot do this anymore. It's also too like they were trying to avoid their karma. So I feel like, sadly, I hate to say it this way, but sadly, God may have taken this person's life partner away as part of karma, their karma, either for things they did in this life or a previous one. And they tried to avoid that karma by replacing them with someone else. You. Whoever they were to this person, whoever you are to this person, whether you're just a new love interest or a family member, brother, sister, cousin, child, mother, father, whatever the relation is, they were trying to avoid their karma. Because their karma is being alone. And so it didn't matter to them whether it was you or someone else. In fact, you may not be the only one that they did these things to. And that's part of the karma as well, is that everybody that this person had in their life, they tried to lie, cheat, steal, manipulate, right? And put in this place of sorrow and grief. Or maybe they used the grief of the loss of this person as a tool of manipulation to try to keep you around. And it's just not working anymore, because people are starting to see through the illusion. They're seeing things clearly for what it is. That this person is not a good person. That they're quite toxic. And with the tower here, I feel too like they're going down. I feel like the tower is twofold. It's a longer term tower, like a slow burn, okay? Like this person has been slowly going down. Their ship is sinking, and it's been a very slow process. And people are starting to jump ship now. And also the tower is representative of something this weekend that's going to be happening suddenly, like a sudden realization, or suddenly, they're gone, or suddenly they realize that they're alone, or they're going to be alone very soon. And with the Nine of Swords here, it's like they're alone with all of their thoughts and, inside their own mind. And it's not a good place to be. Not a good place to be. Anything else? Okay. I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. And that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe. Okay, bye.